You guys, it's Tuesday! And that means it is Fat Tuesdays, which is my fitness series that I have on YouTube. It's documenting my journey to become not fat. Now, if you've been following along, which I actually have some new subscribers now, so that's exciting. Welcome to the family. I hope that you are liking the videos. I've been doing Orangetheory for probably like 5 or 6 weeks now. I absolutely love it. I am obsessed. I am like an evangelist for Orangetheory. Now, I just got back from a work trip. I went to CES in Las Vegas, and I intended to work out in Las Vegas, but that was such a crazy week of working that I just didn't have the time to do it. So I've been down for a few days. I went this morning trying to get back into it, and it made me think. I want to give some tips for beginners, people that are just now starting Orangetheory. I want to give you some tips from a beginner, because I feel like we get it. I get you, you get me. We are beginners. I don't know if you're a beginner watching this, but if you are, we are the same. And I'm gonna give you some of the tips that I've learned for like the last 6 weeks of doing Orangetheory. The first thing, my phone's locked, is the first thing. The first thing, I guess my biggest tip is do not think. Don't think about anything right before you're supposed to go work out, or even really during your workout, and here's why. So if you're getting up and you're doing a morning workout, if you wake yourself up by thinking about your goals, as they say,
visualize your goals.
Well, if you don't perfectly visualize your goal, or if maybe that day you're not really feeling your goal, then you're probably just gonna stay in bed and you're not gonna do it. But if you just know that you have to do it and that's it and that's all you focus on, then you're gonna get it done. And then afterwards, when you're fully awake and you remember, oh yeah, I do want to lose weight, and it actually hits you harder during the middle of the day when you're actually awake, you're gonna be glad that you got up and did your workouts. Don't try to pump yourself up or motivate yourself or think positive thoughts, because if that fails and you can't motivate yourself enough, or you can't think enough positive thoughts, you're not gonna go. So just know that it doesn't matter if you're inspired, motivated, or not. You have to go and you have to get it done, and that's it. That's tip 1. Don't think. Tip 2, schedule your classes in advance. It's January right now, and there are so many classes that I want to do, but there's a wait list because it's the new year and everybody's trying to work out, which shout out to all of us trying to work out. We can all do it. I hope there's a wait list until the end of the year, but not really, because I want to make sure I get into the classes that I want, but I also want you guys to lose weight as well as I do myself. So yeah, let's keep that up, everybody. If you're doing this as a New Year's resolution, keep it up. So yeah, schedule your classes in advance. I'm getting waitlisted on classes that I really wanted to go to, and it's not even so much that I want to go, it's that I need to go, and I can't miss a workout. And if my specific time is the only time I can work out and it's full, then I'm not gonna get my Orangetheory class that day, and that's a problem. So schedule your classes in advance. Tip number 3, when you're in the class, focus on yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Focus just on you, and for multiple reasons. Because 1, you're gonna see people that are doing way more than you, and it's going to knock you off your game. It's going to make you feel insecure about yourself. It's going to make you feel like you're not doing anything, or it's going to get you overly confident because you're gonna see, oh, look at these people, like I'm doing way more than them, and that's just not why you're there. You see everybody around you, maybe they're running 10 times faster than you are. If you try to match that because you feel insecure because you're worried about everybody else, you're gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna burn yourself out, or you're gonna hurt yourself. So if you're intimidated or you feel like everybody else in there already knows more than you, it doesn't matter. Just focus on yourself, because everybody else is focusing on their selves. No one even cares about what you're doing. They're just there to get their money's worth and their workout in. And that's something that you have to just remember. The next tip is to take a friend. Now, you can't always take a friend, because if your friend doesn't want to do Orangetheory, they don't want to pay for Orangetheory, you can't make them do that unless you just want to buy their class, which if that's the case, then buy one of mine. Your first class is free. So get your friend to sign up too, and both of you just go together, especially if your friend is a fitness workout person like mine is. It was much easier because I could refer to my friend, that has been going to the gym over and over, and they gave me some tips, they gave me some advice, and it was less intimidating going in there for the first time by myself. The next tip that I have is to add another layer of accountability. There's already the accountability of the money, because if you don't go to the class, you're gonna get charged. But I would suggest adding another layer of accountability, and that is to post about it online. I'm not saying that you have to post all of your goodies and say, this is what I look like now. Like, you don't have to do all of that. In fact, the first picture I posted was a blurred picture. Since doing this YouTube series, it's kept it in the back of my mind, like, oh, people are watching my videos and commenting and saying we're proud of you and everything else. Like, I can't quit. So knowing that people know about it, I think is big. I've told everybody about it now, and everybody's gonna be like,
wait, aren't you losing weight?
And I even feel that way when I'm out to eat with people now. When I want to order something terrible, I'm like, they watch your videos, they know you're trying to lose weight. Don't be a hypocrite. Like, they're like, you feel the accountability. Of course, last week in Las Vegas, I kind of just ordered what I wanted to, and that's another thing. When you're working out and you want to have a few, like, you know, fun meals or whatever, you totally can do that. Like, don't stress yourself out about that. Like, just get back on track, which is what I'm doing. And I guess that's another tip in a tip. So, wow. I think I've gone over everything. Just a few little quick ones. Bring a water bottle. I never bring a water bottle to class, but I always end up buying a water bottle when I'm in there because I always wish that I brought the water. But don't drink too much water, because for me, it makes me really nauseous. So just drink your water, but don't drink too much. And maybe that's something you already knew, but I didn't. So remember that. Also, when you're wearing your heart monitor, if you're looking up at the board and you're seeing your, you know, your heart rate and everything, if you're working hard, and I mean like sweat is dripping off of your face, and you see there's nothing changing on the board, tell your coach and they'll reset your heart monitor, because odds are your heart monitor is wrong or it's positioned wrong, and you don't want to miss out on all of those stats that you're gaining. You want to be able to have an accurate reading at the end. So just talk to your coach. They're super cool. Reach out to them and they'll just fix your heart monitor, and then you get back on and you keep it moving. I can't wait to continue with this. Let me know in the comments, like, your tips, because we're here together. I'm gonna give you tips, you give me some tips. Let me know what you think of this video. I thank you for encouraging me and keeping me accountable. There's a ton of new people now, like, that have found my videos, my Orangetheory videos, and they've subscribed, so welcome. I am so excited to have you guys here. So I will see you next Tuesday for Fat Tuesdays. See you next time. Bye.